Hello, it's Mrs. Hobson, and we are going to be reading the nonfiction book called Snowboarding by Ray McClellan. What is snowboarding? Snowboarding is a sport where people use snowboards to ride down snow covered slopes. An early version of snowboarding began in the 1960s. Sherman Poppin made a toy he called a snurfer for his daughter. It was for surfing on the snow. The first modern snowboards were made in the 1970s. More and more people tried to carve or turn with the edge down slopes on snowboards. Some people started using ramps or inclines to do jumps and tricks. The first Winter X Games, or Winter Action Sport Competition, in 1997 helped make the sport more popular. Snowboarding became part of the Winter Olympics in 1998. The basic rules of snowboarding. There are many kinds of snowboarding events. The half pipe, or U shaped ramp, is the most popular. Boarders ride down a long half pipe. They jump and do tricks as they ride back and forth. Judges score them based on how hard their tricks are and how well they perform them. Fun fact: the largest half pipes are called super pipes. Boarders can get the most air from super pipes. In slopestyle events, boarders ride down a slope that has jumps, bumps, and rails. Each rider chooses their own path down the slope. Judges score riders based on the tricks they do. In big air contests, boarders jump off a huge ramp. Judges score them on the height of their jumps and the tricks that they do in the air. Fun fact: in Super G, boarders can reach speeds up to 45 miles, 72 kilometers per hour. Racing is also popular. In slalom events, boarders race through sets of gates or poles. In Super G, boarders cruise down steep slopes at top speeds. Boarders go one at a time in these races. The rider with the fastest time wins. In border cross, four boarders start at the top of a course at the same time. They bump and pass each other on a course of curves and jumps. The first to cross the finish line wins. Snowboarding equipment. Every boarder needs a good snowboard. Most boards are made of wood and carbon fiber. Fun fact: flex measures a board's flexibility. Soft boards are very flexible for doing tricks. Hard boards have less flex, but they are better for turning and racing. Racing boards are long and narrow. Boards for doing tricks are shorter and wider. Bindings. Boarders also need bindings, boots, helmets, and warm clothes. Bindings connect the boots to the board. A helmet protects a boarder's head during falls. Some boarders also wear wrist, elbow, and knee pads for extra protection. Snowboarding today. Snowboarding is popular whenever there are snow covered slopes. Most ski hills and resorts have areas for snowboarding. Some boarders just like cruising down a slope. Others head for a half pipe and try to pull off flips, spins, grabs, and other tricks. A grab is when a snowboarder grabs the board in the air. Tora Bright. The best snowboarders can become professionals or athletes that are paid for the sports they do. They compete in tournaments around the world for cash prizes. Shaun White. Fun fact: Shaun White won the gold medal in the halfpipe event at the 2010 Winter Olympics. Fans love to watch stars like Shaun White, Travis Rice, and Tora Bright pull off huge tricks. Do you think you could carve the slopes like they do? And that's the end of our story. I hope you check out our other activity about snowboarding that goes along with this story.